the number one tip on how to grow your property business. And this goes against all conventional thinking. And when I get into it, it's going to open up a whole different thought process and how you're going to approach not only your own personal journey to become a better person, a better version of you, but it's also going to translate into your property business too. Because one of the things that we need to be aware of is looking at our existing results. If you're not getting the results that you truly want, then you need to fix something. And this is what I see working with many people in the whole property game. Because there come certain points where people hit a plateau, and maybe that's just where they can't break through and they're not sure what the next steps are. And I'm going to share with you the number one tip that's going to help you break through that plateau, but more importantly, that anytime that happens again, you're going to have the right strategy in order to then break through that next level. But more and more people get caught out with that plateau or not knowing what the next steps are to grow their business. And if we look at all successful people, again, success leaving clues. And this was for me in the early days of my journey, thinking about property and seeing that 85% of the top 100 in the rich list had built their wealth through property. The next clue in the whole process of success leaves clues is they all got a mentor. Even when you look at all the sports people here, sports athletes, they all have coaches, they all have mentors, people who are further down the path that you want to travel. And you don't need to try and figure this stuff out yourself. And to me, it blows my mind when there's so many people out there that have a resistance around getting a coach or getting some mentorship. And you can always learn from anyone. Anyone who's further down the path that you want to travel. It doesn't mean you need to take on all what they talk about, but look at what's working for them and just watch and see. And when you see what they're doing in the property game, what strategies they're working on, what they're doing to get their marketing, to bring in new deals, what they're doing to maximize the profits in their deal, what they're doing to actually grow their business. And I'm going to give you a couple of tips. And the first one is you are the problem. And as soon as you understand that, you're going to realize why you're plateauing and why your business is not going to that next level. And why is that? Because you're no longer focusing on personal growth. Because all the goals that you want to achieve, everything that you want in life in terms of personally as well as your business, you've not achieved it yet because you don't know how to at this moment. That's why if you get a mentor, a coach, someone who's done that, they can show you the way. They can guide you along that. Now, you can figure this stuff out yourself. Many people do it. Took me the best part of 5 years trying to figure all this stuff out myself before I replaced my income through property and went full-time in property. But I could have done it so much quicker if I had a mentor and a coach. And that's why through our programs, we've got people replacing their income inside of 6 to 12 months, achieving a lot more in their first 12 months than I did in my first 5 years. I wish I learned this whole process, but I was young, 19, getting started in property, and I never knew who to ask, right? So from that point of view, I just read books, searching online. And it's not that that's not going to help you become successful, because it will. But there's a fast track when you go over the idea of trying to do it all yourself. And this is the key here. Getting that mentor and coach to support and help you. But more importantly, when it comes to your property business, where's your time and focus and energy? Now, look at your property business. Are you trying to do everything yourself? Are you the administrator? Are you the one that's trying to work on the marketing? Are you the one that's going to try to source the deals? Are you trying to manage your own portfolio? Are you trying to do your own refurbs? Are you trying to do everything? And if you're trying to do everything, there's only so many hours. Especially if you're not yet full-time in property, if you're trying to build a property business alongside your working career or your other business, then you've got limited hours. And hey, if you're already full-time in your property business and that's what you're doing and trying to build your property business, chances are you're focusing on all the noise, the things that don't matter, and until you get over these two things. And again, I guarantee you've heard them. If you want something done, do it yourself. No one will do a job as good as you. Well, I've got news for you. There's many people out there that will do a better job than you, but more importantly, if you continue to hold on to those limiting beliefs, then your business is not going to grow. So not only as a tip here is to go out there and get a mentor and a coach to support and help you. They're going to show you where your energy is going, your time is being spent on all the wrong things so that you can focus on the biggest income producing activities in your business. And when it comes to property, those two things are finding the deals and raising finance. When you go out there and find the deals, those deals are going to make you money. When you go out there and raise funds, those funds are going to fund your deals. So when you look at those two skill sets, and that's where your focus needs to be on those income producing activities. So what I love about property, especially when you've got your power team, is you can outsource so much. Get solicitors to do their job. Get letting agents to manage your portfolios. Why are you doing that yourself? Get builders, even if you're in the trade, don't. Get builders to take care of the renovation and refurb so you can focus on those two activities of sourcing deals and raising finance. Because if you continue to exchange your time for money, you're never going to transition into working on the business. You're going to continue to be in the business, and that holds so many people back. So my encouragement for you just now, what can you start to hand off? Is it handing off the bookkeeping and accountancy side of things to an accountant? What about the administrative stuff and sending emails, getting a personal assistant or getting a virtual assistant to help you with that? What about your marketing and stuff? Is it outsourcing to a marketing agency to take care of that, or employing someone to take care of the marketing side? You need to start thinking about what can you hand off to others in terms of employees, bringing in staff and key members, or outsourcing to other people. And as soon as you understand that you're going to be buying back your time to focus on the bigger things that make a lot more money, then everything's going to change for you and your business. And the best part is you're going to go through personal growth, and that personal growth is going to allow you to start achieving, accomplishing things. As soon as you get rid of all of that noise, and you need to sit down and take the time to write out what's the stuff that you're working on a day-to-day basis that's just soaking up all your time. If you don't do that, you're forever going to be plateauing. You're forever going to have just small incremental growth. You're never going to have those leaps, those quantum leaps forward, because you're focusing on all the wrong things. You've got to be focused on your next deal. How am I going to find that next deal? How am I going to find the next JV partner? How am I going to find the next private investor? Because all of that is scalable to help you grow your business. So this is where you've got to take a bit of trust on to expand not only yourself and your business by outsourcing and employing. And if you do those, that's it. You're going to take that business to the next level, and you can turbocharge all of this with having that mentor and coach to guide and support you along the way. Now, I hope that with my podcasts I put out here, with the videos I put on YouTube, I hope that you take in all of this stuff here, because my goal is to give you as much to help you on your property business journey, whether you're just getting started or already involved in the game. And I want to encourage you to subscribe to the channel. And if you've got questions, pop it in the comments. I'll be sure to go in there to respond and answer to those questions as well. And of course, all the content I put out there is to help you with this idea of scaling up and growing as a person, as well as your property business too. And then you might want to check out some of the stuff that we do as well. You'll see it in the description, in the comments below, to see how we can support and help you on your journey going forward. But until then, all the best, and bye for now.